Sweetheart, I am so proud of you for winning last episode's challenge for our team and winning the immunity ticket. Thank you, my dear. And oh, poor you. You are still shivering from that really cold water that you got knocked into. I hope you'll warm up okay. Aw, why, I love you so much. I love you too, honey. I'm gonna go check on our teammates just to make sure they're okay too, okay? You rest well, okay? And warm up. Thank you, dear. Yo, dude. The way how you battled it out just between you and Red as team captains was fire, bro. Oh, tell me about it, man. You should have seen how mad Red was when I pushed Scarlet into the water. He got so mad to the point where he put his hands on me first and I had to defend myself. And we both battled it out like man, but unfortunately we both ended up falling into the water together. Hey, but what can I say? That's what he gets for pushing me and Aquamarine into the water and concrete respectively. Yeah, and my head was severely injured after falling onto the hard concrete, and I had to get an ice pack just to fix my head. Are you okay now? Yes, I'm perfectly fine, but as of now, everything is all good. I'm glad that you think that way, Aquamarine, always being the chill girl that you are. Oh, Navy, you're too funny. Navy, my dear. Oh, hey, White, what's up? Were you okay after last challenge? Because Black is freezing cold under a blanket and he might have a slight cold. Oh no, that's horrible, White. I'm sorry that your boyfriend caught a little cold and is a little bit sick. Yeah, but he told me that he'll recover in a little bit and in time for the next challenge. Oh, well, that's good to hear. Hey, congrats on that immunity that you won last episode. Oh, thanks, my friend. You know, if it wasn't for Brown's inconsiderate behavior, then maybe I probably wouldn't be in this victory position. Yeah, Brown can be a little bit sassy and a little bit unmannered or unpleasant, you know, anything that involves teenage-like / spoiledness. Hey, what are you talking about? We're talking about the fact that you hurted White's boyfriend and catched him a cold last episode. Oh, please, I was only trying to help our team win. Yeah, but Brown, you had to see this coming. All you did was just act so arrogant and impatient and just overall disrespectful to my boyfriend. That's my honey bun that you just took out. And so what? That was wasn't that like part of the challenge? I mean, like, seriously, why can't you two understand that it was just a challenge? Because that was my boyfriend you took out. And now your team's up for elimination. I hope that teaches you a lesson. Whatever. I'm like out of here. Just wait until I'll be safe from this elimination. We'll see, sweetheart. We'll see. Ugh. Yeah, sorry that you had to go through that, White. Oh, it's all good, sweetie. Anyways, I'll talk to you in a little bit. I gotta catch up with the others. All right, sounds good. Take care of yourself. Thanks, you too, sweetie. Ugh, I can't believe our team is up for elimination today thanks to Brown's ignorance. You're mad? Brown should have not have done that at all. If she would have just leave Black and White alone, we would have not been in this hot mess. But no, she had to take matters into her own hands and frickin' attack them. Yeah, tell me about it, Red. And also, maybe if it wasn't for your aggression, maybe Navy would have not attacked you in the first place. Are you saying that I was a bad teammate for our team last challenge? No, I'm just giving you advice, man. I'm not trying to attack you or anything. Oh, whatever. Just wait until I survive this elimination and you don't. Oh, come on, I thought we were friends. Well, we sorta are, but I'm still trying to win this competition for myself. Whatever you say, Red. Now, I'll meet you there at the Elimination Center. Fine, whatever. Jeez, what's his problem these days? Scorching Habaneros, last episode your team lost the Balance Bath Challenge, which means you guys are up for elimination. So let's go to the Elimination Center to see which one of the 6 of you will be eliminated. Alright, Scorching Habaneros, welcome to your first time at the Elimination Arena, where the viewers casted a vote on one of the 6 of you to be eliminated from the show. We got a total of 13 votes from the viewers for the first episode of the second season of BFAI. Not too shabby for the first episode, don't you think? To be honest, I thought we were going to get a little bit more than that, but I guess it's okay, I guess. And I'm sure I got no votes because I'm pretty much a very likable character, right? Actually, no, Red, that is absolutely not true. In fact, all of you got at least 1 vote from the viewers. What? OMG, Please tell me that me and my BFF, Magenta, are safe. Well, Pink, you don't have to worry about that because you, your best friend, Magenta, and Scarlet are all safe with 1 vote. OMG, that was like way too close of a call. We're now down to the bottom 3, red, yellow, and brown. And the 4th one safe is yellow, since he only got 2 votes. Oh, phew. I didn't want to go so early. We're now down to our bottom 2, brown and red. Brown, your ignorance towards white and black's relationship was so uncalled for last challenge. Don't you feel ashamed? No, I don't. And wasn't that part of the challenge? Red, you are just a jerk and aggressive towards everyone around you, including your teammates. Shouldn't you be ashamed of yourself? I am not ashamed for how I am to my teammates. Leave me alone and mind your own business. Yeah. Anyways, the last person safe is red with 3 votes. Congratulations, you're the last one safe. Brown, with a whopping 5 votes, you have been the first eliminated from BFAI S2. Oh, come on, man. There's no way. I was the last person standing for our team. Yeah, well, Brown, if you weren't so ignorant towards black by pushing him off while he was talking to white, then maybe you would have not have been targeted by the voters. Oh, shut up, Scarlet. No one cares about you. Yeah. Enough arguing. Brown, since you are our first contestant eliminated, you will be the first contestant to be sent to what I call the chest of losers, aka the COL. Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Hey, what are you doing to me? Why am I floating? Ah! Ah! All right, contestants. The second challenge is a cook-off. You all will have 1 hour to prep me a dish for me to taste test and judge. Once the 1 hour timer is up, you will all hand me your meals for me to taste test. Once I individually taste test your meals 1 by 1, I will give you a rating of 0 to 10 based on how much I like it. Whichever team has the highest combined score total at the end of the challenge will win. Whichever team member of the team scores the highest rating for their team will win an immunity ticket. And before I start the challenge, since I'm too lazy to use an actual oven to make actual food, I will have you guys go on this website called Google Slides to create a piece of food for me to taste test and having it become edible paper. But anyways, the cook-off AI art challenge-ish begins now. Oh wait, before I actually let you guys get cooking, I just have to make one last adjustment. Chili ice cubes. Since you're up 1 member compared to the scorching habaneros, one of you guys will have to sit out for this challenge. And White, I'm going to choose you to sit out for this challenge since you won the last challenge for your team and won an immunity ticket. Oh, okay, sweetheart. That's fair. Hopefully my team wins this for me. I'm sure they will. You got a great team around you, don't you think? Absolutely, Colin. Now, where can I go sit to watch? You can just go sit over there and just spectate on all the members. Sounds good to me. All right, with that being said, let the challenge begin for real. Now what would Colin like? What would he enjoy eating? A cheese pizza. Oh, that's always a classic. Who doesn't love cheese pizza? All right, let me get that in there. All right, and I will just get the photo and attach it to my slide. Now that looks delicious. ColinTube is definitely gonna like this. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around today, and I'm going to step up my game and make sure that I win this challenge for my team. What does Colin like? I heard cheeseburgers are popular. Maybe I'll make him a cheeseburger. All right, let me get him a cheeseburger. All right, that looks perfect. All right, let me go ahead and create it for him. All right, and boom, dinner is served. Oh, that looks so yummy. My food is gonna turn out the best. Alrighty, now it's my turn. Now, I've seen that the others have made maybe some like fast food, so maybe I'll make things sweet and maybe make him some vanilla cupcakes. Yeah, let's do some vanilla cupcakes. OMG, this cupcake looks so delicious. Oh, ColinTube is gonna love it.
1 hour later.
All right, contestants, your 1 hour time is up. So it's time for all of you to hand me your dishes one by one for me to taste test and judge. And remember, whichever team gets the highest amount of points in total will win. And whichever individual contestant gets the highest rating from me will receive an immunity ticket. But without further ado, let the taste testing begin. Alrighty, Sky, you're the first contestant on the list for me to taste test your dish. So what have you baked me today? I have cooked you a delicious classic cheese pizza. I hope you enjoy it, Colin. Thanks, Sky. This looks really good too. All right, let me give it a try. Sky, that was delicious, man. I'm glad that you knew that cheese pizza is my favorite type of pizza. For that, I'll give you a 9 out of 10. Next up is Yellow. How's it going, Yellow? Oh, it's going great, Colin. I made a very special dish just for you. I made you a cheeseburger. Yellow, cheeseburgers are my favorite food to eat for dinner or lunch. How did you know that I love cheeseburgers? Let's just say I did a little research on what your favorite things were, and it turns out that cheeseburgers are your favorite food, so hope you enjoy it. Thanks. I most certainly will, and it looks really good too. I may not like lettuce, but I'll just take it off. All right. Yellow, this is so tasty, but I'm sorry, man, but I'm gonna have to give you a 10 on this one. So with Yellow getting a 10 out of 10, the Scorching Habaneros snipe the lead from the chili ice cubes. And next up is Aquamarine. All right, Aquamarine, what do you have to show me today for me to taste test? Well, so since you were eating a lot of salty food, I thought I could make a sweet and salty pattern by giving you a classic vanilla frosted cupcake. Ooh, I like cupcakes quite a lot, especially on my birthdays. Not my favorite dessert, but I'm sure I'm gonna like it. That's some good stuff, Aquamarine. I'll give you an 8 out of 10. So that puts the chili ice cubes at 17 out of 20. And next up is Scarlet. All right, Scarlet, what's on your menu today? On my menu is a good old taco. Nice. I do like tacos a lot, especially tacos from Taco Bell. Could use a little bit more cheese, but it's still satisfyingly good. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10, which means that both teams are tied with 17 points out of 20 each. And our next contestant for me to taste test their food is Navy, aka the Chili Ice Cube team captain. Okie dokie, Navy. You're the Chili Ice Cube team captain, so clearly you've prepped me a top-notch meal. Oh, say no more, Colin. I present to you my finest pork chops. Ooh, I do like pork chops on a BBQ day. Better give these a try. These are nice and juicy. And they've got good seasoning to it. I gotta give you a 9 out of 10 on this one, Navy. You did a really good job. Hey, thanks, man. My cooking skills are pretty darn good if you ask me. And with Navy's 9 out of 10, that puts the chili ice cubes at 26 points out of 30. And next up, we have Magenta. All right, Magenta, what do you have for me to taste test? I am, so glad that you asked, Colin, because I made you a sugar cookie with the word love because I thought I would, put a little extra love into my recipe for you to try, so please, enjoy. All right, Magenta, I will give this a try. Ooh, and it looks tasty, too. That's some good stuff, Magenta, especially the attitude and mood that you put into the recipe. I'll give you a 9 out of 10, which puts your team at 26 out of 30 as well. So both teams are still tied. Great job, Magenta. Thank you. I knew I would do so well. Next up on the list is Black. So Black, please come up here and present me your dish. Okay, I'm not the best cook, but I think a good bowl of Kraft mac and cheese would do the trick for your taste buds. Thanks, Black. I do love Kraft mac and cheese, so I will give it a try. Got my spoon and... That's pretty darn good, Black. You honestly underestimated yourself. You honestly did a really good job making this macaroni and cheese. I'll give you a 9 out of 10, which puts your team at 35 out of 40 and is now so far in the lead. And the next contestant on the list is Red. All right, Mr. Red, what do you have for me to taste test today? Say no more, Colin. I present to you my spicy chicken sandwich, just to heat things up in the challenge a little bit. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks, Red. Little does Red know I do not like spicy things, but I'm still going to give it a try. Ooh, hot. Gotta get some water. Okay. Red, how spicy of a chicken did you put in this sandwich? Oh, the chicken that I put in there was extra spicy because I'm a hothead. Red, I don't like spicy things. Ugh. And I don't like pickles either. Ugh. 4 out of 10 for you, which puts the scorching habaneros at a 30 out of 40. And next up, we have Pink. Let's see if she can redeem herself for her team. Pink, you are the last team member of the Scorching Habaneros to show me your masterpiece. I know, I'm like super nervous right now. If you score at least 7 points or higher, your team takes the lead. Okay, well, I present to you my chicken curry. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks, Pink. And I never had chicken curry before, so I'm excited to try this. All right. Not bad. It's definitely better than that spicy chicken sandwich that Red gave me, so I will give you a 7 out of 10. Oh, thank gosh. I was so nervous. And with Pink's 7 out of 10 being added onto the scoreboard, the Scorching Habaneros are at 37 out of 50. So last but not least will be Chartreuse. All right, Chartreuse. All you need is a 2 out of 10 or higher from me in order for your team to win. But what dish did you prep me today? I have prepped you a strawberry milkshake just to wash down all those foods that you've ate. Oh, thanks, Chartreuse. You're very clever for thinking that. All right, let me give this a try. Had some good flavor, and I must say, you did a really good job. Chartreuse? What's up, Colin? What was in that milkshake? Milk, ice cream, and strawberries, like how I was supposed to make it. Did you check to make sure the milk was okay? Oh, crap! I forgot that the milk that I used expired 2 weeks ago, so at any second now, you're about to vomit your guts out. Oh gosh, you're right. I don't feel so good. Chartreuse and the rest of the contestants, I'll be right back. I gotta take care of a personal issue. Whew. All right, contestants, I'm back from the bathroom and I feel much better because I took some Pebbligo to cure my stomach ache. And Chartreuse, since you fed me a milkshake that had expired milk in it, you are getting a 0 out of 10. And your team is up for an elimination because your team only got a 36 out of 50 and the Scorching Habaneros got a 37 out of 50. So that means the Scorching Habaneros win and the chili ice cubes are up for an elimination. And Yellow, since you got a 10 out of 10 on today's challenge and helped your team succeed a victory today, you are getting the final immunity ticket, meaning that the next time your team is up for an elimination, the viewers cannot vote for you to be eliminated next episode or when the next time you are put up for elimination. Oh, sweet. But what do you mean by final immunity ticket? Great question, Yellow, because after this episode, there will be no more immunity tickets given out. So the game will be played normally as it is. So hopefully you can cherish it and enjoy the immunity ticket for as long as you can use it. Thanks, Colin. Anytime, Yellow. You earned it. So, anyways, like I said again, the chili ice cubes are up for their first ever elimination. What's up, everyone? Thanks for watching BFAI S22. The chili ice cubes have been put up for elimination, except for White since she won an immunity ticket last episode. So you can vote for one of these 5 members of the chili ice cubes for who you want to be eliminated next episode. Go to the Google form link in the description to cast your vote for who you want to be eliminated next episode. You only get 1 vote, so make your 1 vote count. Voting ends roughly around next week, so I'm giving you guys about 7 days to cast your vote before voting closes for good. And I just saw that about 80% of you guys are not subscribed to my channel, so if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that red subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in BFAI S2 3. So I'm just laying here doing nothing for the rest of the competition? This is just fabulous.